Okay, we're back. This is the beginning of our summer crop, well, our spring/summer garden for 2023. It is April 17th, 2023, and this will be my second year growing vegetables and fruits and vegetables and herbs. Okay, and I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of what I got going to sort of make a record and to show that what you can grow. South side of Houston, Texas, 20 minutes south of downtown. And if somebody else out there wants to start them a vegetable garden, these are some of the things you can grow or get started. Okay, so I'll start on this end. And right now I have some tomato plants. Those are Roma tomatoes. I started from seed. I used the Roma seeds out of the Roma tomato that I brought from Walmart. I used the seeds straight out, and I started the seeds indoors back in January. And these 5 plants here would be a lot bigger, but I left them in the pot for so long because I didn't have anywhere to plant them until now. But I have other Roma tomatoes that I started along with them and on that back end over there, and you see how big they'll actually get eventually. I incorporated some peas, California black eye cow peas, and I got more that's seeded in front that hasn't sprouted yet. So then we get over here. These are cherry tomato, and it's about 6 plants in there, but they went completely crazy. There are cherries started all within it in this bush. Cherry tomatoes. There's flowers. It's disease resistant. So I went under initially and tried to cut the leaves from the bottom, but I mean, as soon as I cut them, they grow right back. So I give up. I'm not complaining. If I open it up, you can see there's a bunch of tomatoes right there, cherry tomatoes. They're on their way, and if I go all through this bush, you can find them everywhere. And back here is Roma tomatoes. Again, the ones from Walmart. I brought the Roma tomatoes, and when one of the tomatoes started going bad, I just let it do what it do, and then I took the seeds out. And as you can see, you can grow tomatoes from Walmart. Buying tomatoes from Walmart. And I started these back in January also. So all my tomato plants I started indoors back in January. And then transplanted them out here last March. That's my oregano. I've been harvesting from that since last May. And the parsley. Good stuff. My peppers. And I got a spinach plant that somehow made its way inside my pepper. And also looks like a tomato plant made it inside there, and that's more peppers coming up. Over here, those all purple hull peas that I planted. And actually there's another Roma tomato over there. I don't know, that might be a super sauce tomato plant. I gotta look that one. All right, that's gonna be crookneck squash. Here I have 4 Diva cucumber plants, and so far they haven't done anything. I was expecting them to shoot up. Maybe they'll shoot up eventually, but so far they've been slow moving. I think last year I had cucumbers do that too, and then they turned into a monster plant. So just gotta be patient. Right here, got cantaloupe. Let's see, what was this? Oh no, this is a super sauce, hybrid burpee super sauce. And it already got a nice size super sauce. Supposedly one of those tomatoes will fill a whole jar of sauce, make a whole jar of sauce. But this is going to be cantaloupe here. I don't know where the thing is at. It's in here somewhere. Here go one. This is a heirloom Haley's Best Jumbo Cantaloupe. Let's put it back in there. And then within this I have let's see if I can back up something. That's going to be a basil. And I have some plants growing here. Boy, I got it written down somewhere. But that's going to be for, I think that might be a marigold coming up. I got 2 marigolds in there, growing in there. Then here we got basil from last year. It's holding up. Purple basil that I took out of the pot and put in the ground because it was just about gone. But it's looking pretty. I just snipped off the tops of it because it started to go to seed. So I snipped the tops off. It was already forming seeds. This cayenne pepper plant is making a comeback. It finally grew leaves back. I got curly parsley over there, thyme, and these are super sauce tomato plants here. They're get going. They go a baby inside there. Each one of them has a baby on it. Started indoors. This is from the Roma tomatoes. I got from Walmart, and if you look in there, there's one over there. There's a couple. Let's see. There's a couple right here. They're hitting away in there. Let's see. See if I can get to them. See that? So the Roma tomatoes look like they're gonna be a good producer. Got some down there. Another cayenne pepper, explosive peppers. Moving right along. That's a catawba grapevine. Plan on getting plenty of grapes. I'm planning on crawling up this thing right here, and I might add more. They're already grabbing on. I sort of take them like this here. If I see the tendril almost there, and try to put it right on and get it to grab. And sometimes it grabs, sometimes it don't. Let's see if you see what I'm doing. I don't even see my hand. There's my hand. Let's see if I can get him to grab. You already got it curled. Let me grab a little curl. Let me see if I can curl it around. Ooh, I did. See that? I curled it around. Now, if the wind don't blow, or if it just realizes it finally got something to hold on, it'll stay there. And that's how I pretty much got those to grab on, and so they can start climbing. Got celery here. Looks like it's ready. It's ready, but I'm gonna just let it grow and grow and grow. I don't care. I got that's strawberries in the pot. That's spinach. It grows good in the summertime. Indian spinach, I think. That's chives. They finally start growing. And this green bell pepper plant, full of bell peppers. I cut 8 bell peppers off of this yesterday, and I cut all the biggest ones off because it was just too many on here. And I had a meal I wanted to cook with bell peppers, and as you can see, it's loaded. It's loaded with bell peppers. That's my onions. Yellow onions on this side and white onions on that side. Everything is growing nice. Back here, something is eating my little flowers back here. This is marigolds. Look like something's eating on them. They'll still make it, I think. This is cantaloupe. So I got cantaloupe over there in the ground, and I got cantaloupe in the raised bed. 1, 2, 3. And then behind the cantaloupe, I planted some bush beans, some Blue Lake bush beans. I did all the way across here, but only a couple came up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plants came up, which is good. I try not to waste my seeds, so I put 1 seed in each spot instead of 2 or 3 seeds. And if it doesn't come up, then I'll come back and put another one seed there. You know. Um, that's romaine lettuce in the bag. That's another tomato plant in the bag. Started. And I don't know why that's in there. This is something I try to grow. Those small oranges that you buy at Walmart. From orange seed, all it did was bush up and make these little pods right here. And when I open these pods up, they got seeds in them. So I think all this thing is doing is producing seeds. And I wish I knew the exact name, because I cultivate those seeds and sell them. But I don't know the exact name, so it's just there for show now. Okay, that's a. Well, I already showed you 2 over there, so this is 4 more squash plants. 1 there, 1 back there. It don't look like it's doing too good. Here's a strawberry plant in the planet, and that's a strawberry flower. I'm blocking the sun. This one has 1 strawberry flower getting going. That'll be a strawberry maybe, and the rest of this is purple hull peas. I try to plant them everywhere. They put nitrogen back in the soil, make the soil rich with nitrogen, but I like eating them, so that's why I'm growing them. I wish I had more places to put some more purple hulls, but I don't, so I pretty much maxed out this space back here. So over here, I got cantaloupe growing in the ground again. Some I started from seed. Those over there, there was already plant starts. Those back there, I started from seed, and then these are 6 of them. Is 1, 2, 3 in that row, and then I got them far apart. It's 3 over there, so it's 6 of them. And then interplanted with them, I have the blue lake beans again, the bush beans. So hopefully everybody bush up and take care of each other, and those bush beans just came up. And then on this end, I planted direct in ground. That'll be a cucumber, diva cucumber. It doesn't need pollination. This one here, I started in a pot, and that one over there, I put in the ground. So I got 3 divas down here, and then that bin down there, I got 4, the raised bins. So I'm trying them on the ground and in the bin. Over here, I got romaine lettuce, and I don't know if those are bolting or it's because I already picked from them. I think they might be bolting, but I don't see any flower. Oops. Let me take that back. There's a flower right there. Time to cut them back. See that? There's a flower. Time to cut them back. I'm going to cut them back and make them start all over. You cut them back, you shut that process down. So these have yet to do that, so I'm happy about that. Keep the weeds out your garden. Pull the weeds out. I don't even leave them in there once I pull them out. So we have more celery back here, 2 celery plants. Over here, I planted some more of them green bell peppers. I got seeds all in here. And then right there, that's a red bell pepper that I brought from the store. I'm starting. That's a squash over there. Can't see it from here, but there's another red bell pepper. And I actually have a cantaloupe right there in here, and a purple hull right beside it that came up. Well, that's another purple hull too. Because I know eventually I'm going to be pulling this lettuce up. So I figure I'll use this bed for cantaloupe or something, but I don't know yet. On the end here, I got 3 bush baby watermelon plants. I started them from seed also. This year, I decided to start everything from seed, because it's a disappointment if you buy a start from Home Depot or Walmart. Most of my starts came from Home Depot, and most of them didn't produce the way I expected them. So I'd rather start from seed this time, and if it don't produce, no loss. At least the seed came up and germinated, Then over here's another bush baby, started from seed. Then it's mixed in with a whole bunch of leeks. They're about to get big. They look good. Then there's a Congo watermelon. I had a pack of Congo watermelon seeds, and I don't know how old they were, or whatever, but I decided to put them in the ground. And if they become big old giant Congo watermelons, what I plan on doing was let the vines come out into the runways and just lay all back up in this corner. So the seeds has popped up. I put seeds all along here, but I finally had some come up. And so that's Congo watermelon. Here goes another one. Let's see. And I grew some along this backside also. Hope the sun ain't gonna get me, did my shading, but all along here be Congo watermelon. With giant big old watermelons. And then back here I got some more bush beans. Blue Lake bush beans. Got some basil back here too, some more basil. This here was a big old leek patch, and I was supposed to separate them out, and I just ran out of the effort of doing that, and it looks like it was a bunch of them. Look like they're just dying back, and there'll probably be one or two left after that. But that's how it goes. I didn't have any more places. I put leeks everywhere in my garden, and the only place they did well, I put them in all the bins, but they did well down here. So I brought too many, I guess. But that's the garden in a nutshell. And this is the beginning of our journey. Hopefully we don't have a super hot summer like last year, and I had to put these tents up and cover the vegetables to keep them from being cooked alive. Right now we got perfect temperature. I'm not sure if it's 75 or 80 today. I just don't remember. But it feels good out here, and all the plants look happy. So if you have any questions, you got any tips, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.